Hello, my friend, and welcome to my channel. Today we've got another birthday mani for, I think it's Delia. It's an Instagram collaboration hosted by Tinkerbell 1970s and Simply Nailing It. Our theme was Halloween. I've started off with I messed up and used I&M Out the Door as my base coat. Haha! And this is Crystal Knockout, and it's called Stingy Jack. It's so cool. It's so unusual. It's like a macaroni and cheese yellowy orange with a lot of little bitty flakies in all different colors. Oh, you guys know I love the strange and unusual, and this is definitely one of them. Kept my free edge. All right, and here we go again with our second coat. And I couldn't believe that I messed up and used my top coat as a base coat, but I did it. And you guys know I keep it real here, and I tell y'all all the things I do that's wrong. Then I'm going to top it again with I&M's Out the Door and get it to dry down. Just crazy. I don't know how that happened or why, but it really did happen. And it's too funny. I'm going to cap my free edge here real quick. All right, looking good in the neighborhood. Here is a swatch photo of Stingy Jack. I'll be using Maniology M0325232 and MXM088. I'm going to break out two stamping plates for this today. We've got to get the blue film off of them. I'm really working hard on using polishes I've never used and plates I've never used. So I've kind of got a new system in place. It's been going on for a couple of years now. I'm trying really hard to use all the things. I am going to clean these with some acetone and wipe them with a lint-free wipe, just in case they need it. There we go. We got those. I'll be using Bundle Monster Maniologies Bam White and same Bundle Monster Maniologies Straight Up Black. Got out a bunch of cube stampers for Maniology and my little scraper card from Maniology. So we're going to make some Halloween decals today. Give that a quick scrape. Pick up the image with my stamper in a rolling motion. So I'm stamping some of them out in white, some of them in black. A little willy-nilly going on here. I really like this image, the spider web with the heart in the middle. It's so darn cute. And I'm telling you, there were just too many options for this manicure. Too many. I've got so many Halloween images, and I love them all. I am so excited for October manicures. Of course, I recorded this in September. But I am very, very excited about it. I love Halloween manicures, and I've said it before, and I believe it's because of the color palette. The purple, the orange, the green, the black, the white, and I think that's a lot of it, maybe not all of it, but I really do. I just get really excited about these manicures. All right, and I'll just let you know that on that last image, it's I ended up losing some of the stamped image. My own fault, but I got the hat and the, some of the words. I just didn't want you to think that they just magically disappeared at the end, because they're not going to be there. So I'm going to clean the back of the plate, my little stampy mat. And I'm going to run over this plate again and then wipe it with a lint-free wipe. That kind of takes the smeared, smudged look away off of them. I don't always do it, but I try to, because I like to put them away all shiny and perfect, Sickness. Okay, I'm going in with a piece of tape, and this is the one I'm going to lose the wording under the hat. I think it says "Let's Party Witches," and I lose the witches part, but it's okay. It'll be just fine. I am using this piece of tape to get any excess up that I don't want. not really necessary, considering they're not going to, it's not going to be a problem getting it on my nail. Yes, so it says, let's party witches, and I'm going to lose the witches part by the end of the development of these decals that I'm making here. So all of the images that I stamped in white, I'm going to do some accenting and back coloring in black, and then the ones that I stamped in black, I'm going to use the white polish to fill those in. And I just, oh, I'm so excited. So excited for this manicure. It's so stinking cute. The polish, the images, I'm just so excited about it. Oh, and before I forget, I should have links down below for some hashtags if you'd like to go check out the other manicures in this collaboration over on the Instagram. Isn't that cute? I love that. So now we got our little ghostesses. Little ghosties. They're just cute. And I don't know if y'all picked up on it, but I really like the cutesy part of Halloween. I'm not really into the gory part. I mean, I can be a little bit, but that's not my draw. I'm more drawn to, the Casper the Ghost kind of Halloween stuff. I know there are some others out there that really love that gory stuff, but I don't know. In today's world, I just I'm looking for the little happy side of everything, and so I'm looking for these little cute ghosts and little kitty cats saying meow. And the little witches on their broomsticks and stuff. That's my funness. So here we are. We're almost done with this one. Ta-da! Flip it over, check it out. Looks really good. Alright, set that one to the side so it can dry off. Now I'm not going to fill in all of these. I decided just to do the skulls. I probably should have done the coffins in white too, but I just didn't. No rhyme or reason with my stuff here sometimes. Maybe I was just being lazy. I don't know. It could happen. That one looks really good too. And now for this cute little ghost with the moon image on it. Now I'm not going to fill in the moon. I'm just doing the little ghost on this one. Get his little hands. There we go. Flip it over. Looks pretty good. I can deal with that. I can work with it. Alright, so now I'm going to top these with the clear from Wet n Wild. And this is where I messed up the witches. I just cut it off. When it was time to do the decal and all that, I just cut the witches smeared part off. It's okay. It's alright. And I'm being a lot more careful here on this one, going over it. I use the Wet n Wild Clear to keep my decals pliable. That way if I let them dry for a whole day or two or whatever, they'll still be pliable when I come back to use them. They won't be crunchy. And they kind of curve around the edge of the nail and the sidewalls a little better. And I learned that trick from Guyleen325. She's the one that taught us all the wonders of the Wet n Wild Clear. And I've tried all kinds of other stuff on decals, and I always come back to the Wet n Wild Clear. It's just the bomb. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to apply some Maniology Sticky Base to my already painted nails. And that way the decals will stick and transfer and stay where I want them a little better. Just a little sticky base. And I don't really wait like in between this step and the next step too awful much. Some people wait like a minute or 2 minutes. But I don't. Because by the time I've painted my thumb and got all the way over to my pinky, by the time I get back to my thumb, it's been a minute. So I just go right on in with them. Apply that, roll it, mush it down with my thumb. Make sure it's sticking really well, especially across the end. There we have it. I'm going to go ahead and apply all of them. And then I'll go back and do my trimming and cleaning up here in just a moment. Some of them aren't going to have any, like this one. That one is not going to need it. But some of these more full-size images will definitely be needing some trimming and cutting up. And I didn't center that very well, but it's not a problem. Come on, lay down and stick to the sticky base. And then the let's party, or yeah. And then the last one's all the little ghostesses. I filled them all in, even though I knew that my nail was not long enough for that. And see, that sticky base is dried so much that now it didn't really want to work. But, I mean, it's still sticky. But my decal was trying to pop back up with the stamper. All right. Ta-da! And now I'm going to get my little scissors out. I'm going to do a little bit of trimming with them first. Get some of the big stuff out of the way. It just makes it a little more manageable for me in the cleanup process. I'm going to go back over and make sure everything's smoothed down. I'm breaking out my little cuticle tool here. Kind of mushing stuff down to the sides and trying to cut off or break away some of the excess decal. This one's coming off really well. That's working out great right there. It's dry enough that it's coming off and breaking apart, but it's wet enough that it's still sticking to the nail. So I'm liking that. It's a good experience. And then one more, that little pinky nail. And it's kind of like a fine line on these decals, you know, too wet, too dry. I mean, the extreme either way is no good. But for the most part, you can work with it. Trim, trim, trim. All right. Got a little bit hanging off of this one here. Let's take care of that. All right. I just love these little scissors. Ha-ha. We're getting there. I am going to go in with my cleanup brush. I dip mine in the dampened dish, and then I kind of dab it on the paper towel. And then before I put it back in the dampened dish, I'll wipe it across the paper towel to remove any, you know, polish that's there. Going across the end there with my flat side of my brush. Turning my paper towel around, it's gotten all nasty on one side. It's nasty. And that's how I do that one. And I'm kind of tapping on this one a little bit to make it stick down to the nail good. And here we go with some more tapping and tapping some more. But the acetone just helps melt that decal down to the nail and the polish that you've already got on your nail. It's kind of like glue. It makes them stick together so that you don't have any curling or something that's going to get caught on something, you know, like in your hair or on your sweater or whatever. Clean that mess up. There we go. Get up around that cuticle real well. And under the nail. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine, having stuff under my nail. I don't like it. It's gross. All right. So here we go. So I hope you guys will go check out the other manicures. Like I said, it's a Halloween theme, so there should be fun manicures in this one. Okay, I am going to go over these with the smudge-free top coat from Maniology. And get that to dry down. And it is a water-based top coat, so you'll want to use another top coat on top to seal them in really well. Because if you don't, when you go to wash your hands, this stuff's going to start coming up real quick. Because it's water-based. There we go. All top-coated. Once that's dry, I'm going in with my I&Ms out the door. going to do my final top coat here. Just going to finish this manicure smooth off. Capping that free edge. And I really, really had fun with this one. I don't know if y'all could tell. Getting all excited about Halloween manicures and fall manicures. Don't be surprised after you see this if you see a neon manicure, because you just never know with me. I don't have any rhyme or reason with what I do when I do it. But when I'm doing a collab, I don't have to worry about it because the theme is already selected for us. I just have to find a way to satisfy it. I really did enjoy this one, though. Ugh. And them cute little ghosts. Oh, they're adorable. And I know this was a little bit longer, and I do apologize for it being longer, but I do hope you enjoyed it anyway. All right, here is my swatch photo, and that will be it for me today. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.